Throw the damn boxes away!
Later, dude. Not a monster.
Are we recording?
Are we recording?
Yes, we are. We're
Oh,
recording.
cool. So we should probably do an introduction then.
Yeah, probably.
Go ahead, dude. Introduce yourself.
Introduce myself.
Introduce yourself.
Introduce myself. We're going to introduce myself. Right.
That's how we do it.
Banana. Welcome to LikeMinded Podcast, episode 3. You already know. I'm Zach.
Hey, Montana, chef of the house, second appearance on the podcast.
Wesley. Follow me on Instagram, WesRam89, WSRAM89.
Plugging.
But yeah, let's get right to it. Let's get
right to it.
Get
So,
raw. Let's get raw on this shit.
I know we need to be serious, more serious on this podcast. Last podcast kind of messed around the whole entire time. But you know what? It was fun. It was fun. And it's almost like hanging out with us, like you were here with us. I'm looking at the camera. I'm not supposed to look at the camera. I'm looking at you.
No, you're supposed to talk a little louder.
A little bit louder.
A little bit louder, buddy.
Yeah. Still new to this, but we're having fun. Montana made a great meal for us to eat afterwards. And we got to look at it the whole entire time. And we've been, but audio guy, editor guy, this guy over here, he's had to take his sweet time putting everything together. And then my mother showed up. And she didn't want to leave. She was just trying to get some cornbread too, I think. But, she had to wait until after the podcast. She didn't want to stick around. She got no cornbread. That's how it goes. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
We got some good shit today. Balance.
We do.
Let's
We're
start.
just gonna, have a couple of different things we're gonna talk about. Just
Talk louder.
I did. I'm talking.
Balance is what we're going to be talking about today. So we're going to balance each other's talking out. So, I talk too much. Everybody knows this.
And everyone says I talk too loud.
She talks too loud. And
And
this
nobody
fool,
can hear anything I fucking say, apparently.
nobody knows what the heck he's talking about because nobody can hear him. He's got he says he calls it a sexy voice. He's got this sexy voice. It's like a...
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Let me have this, all right? Let me have this.
Or else little mama really won't be able to hear.
Look, I just speak on a different frequency, all right?
Yeah.
It takes a special person to understand.
Balance. Balancing out life. Honestly. How easy is that?
It's easy to say, but when it comes down to it, no.
Wes.
What's up, Waffle Ass?
Waffle. They're still trying to get me to say a bad word.
I cannot
I'm not going.
stop thinking about that.
I feel like you're gonna change this name in your phone to Waffle Ass.
It's probably just gonna be a waffle.
Just a waffle.
A picture of a waffle.
There's a little story going on here. We started this podcast again. This is going to be on the outtakes too. We started with 2, me and Wes, as an idea, just something to mess around, just to do it, just to say we did this. It was cool. But then Montana came on last podcast and just brightened up everything. And so I wanted to keep her on. I said, hey man, let's just keep Montana on full time. Let's just hire her voluntarily full time.
We can't pay you, but
I'm
full
okay
time.
with that.
Yeah, and so she's here, and I didn't think about that. I didn't think this through, and so being hospitable and such a nice guy, I let her have the stool, and I let Wes over there have the chair. Okay, that means I didn't have anything because we only started with 2, so I get the laundry basket, and my butt right now feels and looks like I'm not gonna pick it up. It's a laundry basket, and it hurts. It hurts. Laundry.
Nice one.
Was that on camera? Was that on?
How did that even happen anyway?
Because he was like, I'm not gonna pick up the basket, and then picked up the basket.
Because the basket was it's the star of the
show.
just forget it. Okay, moving on. We're not
Zax.
balancing out time right.
Dealing with Zax.
You said
Everyone needs a Zach.
There's always one.
Really? These fools are playing Five Nights at Freddy's.
Dude, that game actually scared the shit out of me.
It's a stupid game.
Okay, so we're back.
Whatever. And we're back. Oh yeah, you already said that. Go ahead.
So you were talking about your waffle ass.
We're done with that.
Are we?
Hey, it hurts. I'm gonna have little squares. My boy, I'm gonna take a picture. I'm gonna send it to you later.
Cool, we're done with that then. Yeah, we're definitely done. We're definitely done with that.
You're just gonna, you're gonna get a straight picture. Oh yeah, you can make that as my profile.
So, what is your guys' perception of balance? Because I mean, you guys obviously been through a bunch of stuff. Like, what's your take on balance?
My whole thing is you just have to take one task at a time, one day at a time, just so you can keep your sanity. Just especially someone that has multiple children, and then just careers that have you just going 1,000 miles per hour constantly, and it's hard. But like I said, it's just I have an issue with that personally, just because I constantly find myself trying to do 15 things at one time. And then I get stressed out, which I know that's why, but it's one of those things that I do ask for help. It's not that, I don't feel obligated to do that, but I don't know. I do, but I don't, if that makes sense.
It's always good to ask for help, though.
Yeah, for sure.
She gets stressed, bad stressed, like bad.
But I feel like a lot of moms could relate to that, just because in a way we do feel obligated to do everything, but it gets to a point where you're like, okay, this is getting too much because I'm just going to go insane.
She's letting it out right now. See, this is real. This is real. And then I got it. See, this is where it gets real. Balance. Prioritize. You got to prioritize stuff. You got to choose your battles.
Definitely pick and choose your battles, for sure.
You're like, should I go do this? Or should I do this? And sometimes people just overload their plate like a crazy fool, like I do. And I that's how I like to live life. That's just my thing. I like to overload and get it all done. And I got tons of things I've accomplished, so I feel good.
That's not a bad thing. I've been trying to do the same shit, honestly, just so I could stay busy, stay productive, and keep growing. So, like, I guess in a way I try to put myself in a stressful position.
Can somebody go check to see if Wes's car's getting towed?
For real?
Don't you hear that?
Like, I heard it, but I didn't think anything of it.
Is it cool?
I think there is a tow truck out.
Shut the fuck up. Go check. I mean, shut the heck up. Go check.
It's getting towed.
Shut up.
Are you serious?
Oh.
You got me all scared and shit, dude.
He went running.
I don't got another whip right now.
It's fun, I guess, to have the idea of, okay, I have a busy day, it's fun to, just be one of those kind of people that can go 1,000 miles per hour constantly, but sometimes, like, you take way too much on and then you realize you're, what's the word I'm looking for? Not
overwhelmed?
Not blurting out at everyone else around you, but taking it out. You're taking it out on everybody else around you, and then the thought of it makes you even more mad. And then it's like you don't mean to, but it's like...
It's one of those things you just got to work on.
Yeah.
Which
I've gotten a whole lot
stressful.
better, but it's just that's probably the worst point you can get at, is when you just start getting angry, like, at everybody else around you just because you're putting too much on yourself.
So we actually went through a problem, like, recently. Like, she was wanting to do everything, and she was just like, she wasn't asking the kids for nothing. And if y'all know my kids, they don't do stuff, man. They just,
I'll cut this out.
Alright. Now they steal my socks. That's the worst thing that happened. I just bought new socks. They stole them.
Why are you lying on our name on the podcast?
Let me see those socks. Take off a shoe. That's what I thought.
You gave me.
Things need to be done, and they get done. And if they don't, who cares? Wes has been over here, I don't know how many times, and it's never been spotless. Not once.
It doesn't matter.
And I told him, I said, it's not spotless, dude. You know what? I don't care. Because it's not going to be spotless. I got 2 filthy teenagers, a filthy baby, 2 filthy dogs, her, clean. That was my leg.
All right. So
What's your idea about it?
Anyways,
Come on,
balance.
let's go back to you.
For me, balance would be pretty much like kind of like how you explained prioritizing certain things, so I don't feel overwhelmed. But I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying it right now. Like, I enjoy the off balance because I'm trying. Like I said, like if I don't stack my plate up and stay busy, then I get really fucking stagnant, and I get stagnant quick because I just know the way I am. Like if I don't keep doing something, I'm gonna end up doing nothing for a longer period of time than I want to. So I try to find that balance to where I keep myself busy, and then I feel more balanced that way.
Mm-hmm.
Just staying busy. That's all I could say on balance, man. Like that's really just my point of view on it.
What you're doing great.
I'm doing great.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
You got time still, but the thing is you get to have fun with it. Like we have fun constantly. To a
Oh
point.
yeah.
But
There's
like,
never a dull moment.
there's never a dull
That's
moment.
great.
So we
It's-
just have
it's
those kind of
crazy.
lives where you need to just have a camera going at all times, honestly. Just because you never know what we're gonna say, what we're gonna do.
It's that's a good idea. Maybe whoever sees this might want to do a show like the Kardashians, but ghetto Kardashians.
Kardashians.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
I hope they didn't tow your Mercedes, dude. Like it wasn't a tow truck, right?
Dude, there was a tow truck, but it was
Really?
towing the neighbor's truck.
So hopefully, during this whole thing, Wes's Mercedes doesn't get towed.
If it does,
And if it does,
fucking find you.
yeah, because tow trucks are expensive, bro.
I don't usually park. I mean, I live in the middle of nowhere, so I'm just used to parking wherever.
No, I'll give you a ride to wherever you need to go.
Yeah.
To the tow place.
Let's not manifest this.
Okay,
It's
I'm
not
just saying.
Let's
I wanna
let's
be
yeah,
prepared.
let's just
We're eating cornbread today, baby. Yeah, cornbread's
Honey
my stuff.
cornbread.
No, not too bad. We eat cornbread all the time. She's from
The
Mississippi, the South. They have cornbread.
So cornbread goes with everything.
I didn't have any cornbread when I was down there.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did, and it was different. It was different. It wasn't the same
At
because
the
our
fried
altitude's
chicken
different.
place, you did. But it
Our
was like that
altitude's
big. Wasn't worth a shit.
Yeah, it was a cornbread mini muffin, like one of them ones you get in the bag. You know those little muffins that you get in the bag, little mini muffins, when you're a kid, and you open them up.
And it only has like
Blueberry.
4 muffins.
It's got 4
in the
little
bag.
muffins in there. They're like this big,
No.
like the size of a Hershey's
I
kiss.
was never a kid. I'm just playing.
You ever had a mini muffin, man?
A mini muffin, man?
A mini
That's-
muffin, man. Do you know the mini muffin, man?
No.
I like the blueberry ones.
no, I didn't.
No. You know the mini muffins
What are you no?
in the bag.
Dude, I don't even know many.
I thought you were talking about like the little
The
Debbie
mini
ones where the
muffins. They have,
bag's
like,
like
4 in
that
the bag.
big, but it's only got like 4 little muffins in
What are
it.
they called then?
Small things.
Small mini
Small
muffins.
Are you
things.
talking about the chocolate chip?
Yes.
I don't know.
Those don't come in cornbread. What's wrong with
They don't come in cornbread. I didn't say
We're not talking about cornbread no more.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
they should make them in cornbread.
So all this was just to explain mini cornbreads?
Yeah. It was a small piece of cornbread. That's all it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Mini
When it
muffin
came
man.
down to it, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you first though, that shit tastes so good. Like I was here for like 2 or 3 minutes and I was just looking at it at the corner of my eye and then
And then he started floating towards it
Yeah,
like
for real.
Pepe Le Pew, just kind of like.
I could feel the heat coming off it. It was like just
Yeah.
came out of the oven.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, alright, I gotta have one.
Decided like double serving, so it was extra fluffy. And then I also make this little, not a drizzle, but you just get some melted butter and put honey in it, and then you spread it on top of it, and then you eat it.
Honey.
Honey.
So
yeah.
that's what we're gonna do when we get ready to eat it here
That's
shortly.
what's up. That's what's up. Yeah.
Alright, let's wrap this
Oh
up.
yeah, we're still
I'd
talking.
like-
We
let's
have a
wrap
lot
this
to
up.
go until we wrap it up. But anyway, balance
Okay,
is great.
so-
The perfect balance of honey and cornbread.
Okay.
So,
Now,
Food. Stop talking about it.
so what's your biggest? What do you fight with yourself about the most, Wes?
Me?
Yeah.
My mind, man. My mind doesn't want to do anything sometimes. It just wants to be lazy and it wants to eat really good food. That's gonna make me even lazier.
So you got this big chunk of stuff here, okay? That you're fighting with yourself. Eat food, be lazy, blah blah blah. Then you got go to the gym, podcast, cool stuff. So you have to balance that, right?
Right.
Like on a little
Yep.
chingadera. And then
You told me you didn't speak Spanish.
oh, no,
when did he speak Spanish?
You just said it right now. Chingadera. That's Spanish.
if you know Spanish, you're not supposed to admit that you know Spanish. That way, when people are talking stuff, you know what they're saying.
Oh my god. Let me find out about you, dude. Let me
Híjole.
find out you're over here. I'll chat.
Híjole. You can say that on camera.
They don't speak Spanish. I'm just kidding.
Some.
We're gonna cut that out. Take this back 15 seconds. Just cut the whole Mexican bit out. Okay.
Yeah, that's something.
Except for chingadera. Don't cut that out. Chingadera. What are you doing? You better not break nothing.
What's the point of this game? Like,
It's stupid. You're in a pizza place
No.
and you go try to get out of the pizza.
hold on.
place.
Let her explain.
You have to survive the night because you're trapped.
So you have to survive a stuffed animal.
No. You have to survive the night because killer animatronics. It's like Chuck E. Cheese. Killer animatronics are trying to kill you, and they're going all around.
I haven't been there in so long.
So you have to. You have to
I
survive.
haven't been there in so long. Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese's.
Do they even exist?
They do.
They did, but I haven't seen one in forever.
There used to be. So one time, went to Chuck E. Cheese's, right? And they
This
quit
would be part of the
serving-
break time.
No, we talk about this.
We
Chuck E.
talk
Cheese's.
about this. Right there.
They didn't have any beer. I didn't even know they had beer. When we walked in, they said, "Well, we can't serve beer, so we're gonna discount all your stuff." Sweet. And you can bring your own beer in.
What? You can bring
Sweet.
your own beer?
Yeah. Well, this is when I drank
That's
beer.
not good.
This is when I drank. But
Oh, so you didn't ask? You just did it.
no, I had some beer in the car. Just so happened to have beer in the car. And so I brought it in.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it was crazy. But you know, that was a long time ago. And I didn't get trapped in here. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Anyway, let's go.
What do you mean trapped in here? Yeah.
FNAF.
Competition.
Competition.
That
So,
was
I mean-
my perception. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
That was my perception.
I guess my thing, like competing with myself on a daily basis, is again, like I just said 5 minutes ago. My biggest thing is feeling obligated to do all kinds of stuff when I know I don't have to, but I want to, even though I get stressed out about it. But I still want to do it, if that makes sense. Just because I like that satisfaction of, okay, it's done. Don't have to worry about it anymore. But then with others, I wouldn't really say I try to compete with others. It's just I try to just stay in my own lane. And, you know, just because, especially
Yeah,
because...
stay in your lane.
My ass. My ass.
I'm sure your ass is gonna go numb here soon too, because my ass goes numb on that chair all the time.
Yeah, it's just I've literally, like, I have not moved. So I guess that's why I didn't really notice it.
You're gonna like poop squares.
My ass. Oh, like got sucked into the crate, and then I got it too fast, and it like
All that blood
it, bloop,
just came
right out the.
back.
Ah. Oh, my ass. My ass. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh! Cut all the last 5 minutes out, please.
Ooh, it hurts. Hey. Oh.
Dude, that's gonna explode or something.
Why you
I
look at me?
know.
You're the one shaking the damn table.
My ass. I gotta take a break.
Okay.
I was just looking at myself. I didn't even look at.
Now I want you to bring me some Starbucks. Get on it.
Okay.
Wait. There's something we need to fix. Hold on.
You'll fix something with the microphone.
What'd you do? Is that him?
Right, we're done.
You know you put that
What
up to your
was
face,
that?
right?
And we're
It's
back.
okay. Say it one more time. Zach. Cálmate. Cálmate.
Because he's just like,
He's literally just sitting there all calm now. I wish it was just a cutscene and he's just like meditating on the table.
Look what happened.
That's all we had. What?
What did you
We can't even get that on. See, this fool's messing around. We can't even get that on camera.
Dude, I smell like a freaking Victoria's Secret model right now.
You look like a Victoria. Oh, never mind. I was like, no, you don't.
I was like, you're about to say I look like a model, dude?
Sheesh.
Confident boost.
No, that's one of my favorite questions.
Not a Victoria's Secret model, that's for sure.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I'd have to weigh like half of what I do.
You have to weigh like a quarter of what you do.
You gotta weigh like.
Dude,
right at
they
100.
they eat like straight up cotton balls. I heard.
No, they
I
don't.
know they eat almonds and shit.
Almonds? Dude, they eat like an almond and a half, and that's their calorie intake for the day.
Yeah, they eat like rabbits, dude. Like they poke at shit.
Like, oh, I wonder how much calories are in that
I
almond.
actually tried a Victoria's Secret diet a couple of years ago.
What'd you eat? You're like, I ate nothing.
I think it was
drink
literally
water.
like,
Sometimes.
you know, the special K bars. Like I would, the serving was like breakfast was half of that bar, and then 2 egg whites, and then lunch was like a bowl of fruit and oatmeal.
How long did that last?
Like 2 days. Because I was working out a lot at the time, so I was literally drained because I was working out for up to 2 to 3 hours a day on top of barely eating, and that just wasn't working.
Interesting. And plus, I mean, after knowing how to make all this delicious stuff,
Yeah.
going down to eat
That
stuff
went
that
out
you
the
don't
window.
usually.
Anyway, competition with others. We want to kick people's butts. That's what it is. We wanted to prove that we were the winners, not that we were there. We didn't get a trophy that was this big because we were there. We didn't get no. If we were there and that's all, we might have got like a ribbon. I said we were there.
If you lost,
They just didn't want to put loser. You got honorable mention. You got one, huh?
I agree.
You got an honorable mention, didn't you? That's why she's looking all sad, because she got one. She was one of those kids.
No, because I don't want to make anybody sad.
See, but that also brings up that perspective too. It's like you're just gonna give them a participant or something for just being there.
Yeah,
Like-
you were there.
Okay, like take it out of
Everybody
Take it out of-
loses, everybody wins.
yeah, but take
It's
it out
not
in
a
from
huge thing.
competition to real life.
Right?
The same perspective. We don't get shit.
Yeah.
We don't get shit given to us anymore.
If you don't win in life, what happens? You lose.
Exactly.
You
So
fall on the ground. You fall on your face.
no one's gonna give you
Wow.
something and say, "Hey, you participated. Here's $1,000 fucking dollars." Like, no.
Yeah, they did do that.
I mean,
Oh, you don't have a job? Here you go. Here's money.
Yeah.
They did do that. But what did it teach people?
Not to me.
Nothing. Now look, there's a bunch of people that aren't working, and the economy's all jacked up, and people got money.
Well, that's true.
But we're not going to talk about that because we're not there.
but they're too busy spending it on bullshit, like
Like
They're not-
Xboxes
they're not- yeah.
and microphones and
podcast shit. Like,
and Resident Evil.
no, I'm talking
Joke.
about the people who really like don't have their shit together and they're still buying things like rims for their cars when they could be investing it in their future. Like that's some free ass money that you should be investing. Like,
I made the mistake with the rims. Okay, I made a mistake with the rims.
no, I'm not even talking about you.
Oh,
You already had those,
never mind.
but I don't know. There's just a lot of people just doing some dumb shit out there right now.
Can we cut out the rim part?
No.
Anyways, point of the story:
Yep.
you either win or you lose.
You win or lose.
And that's up to you.
You work hard.
Yeah.
That's it.
It really is up to you.
I worked my butt off, man. Blood, sweat, and tears for second place. Second place.
Hey, but there's always this year, and then there's always the next year.
Did you get a participant trophy?
It's worse getting second place, honestly. Where I got an honorable mention.
But you're not even seeing the fact that you actually made it to that point. If you're just worrying about like, oh, I fucking lost, you're not even worried about the actual hard work that you did put in to get to second, because there's a thousand
There was
other dudes that didn't
1,000
even,
other
yeah,
people
exactly, that didn't even get to hit
competing
1
for
to
it.
3, you know. So there's definitely some pride in that, but I'm talking about the people who don't get first, second, or third. Those other people, just deal with it. You fucking lost. Like,
You lost bad.
you lost it. Try harder.
Maybe try something different. If you're good at something, do it.
But do you agree with that? Like the whole, if you're not first, second, third, you lost, or do you feel different?
Well, I mean, I can say you can put in effort, but
But not trying to like put people's feelings in it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like just
like you have to want it enough to get to that point. Like if you want it enough, you're gonna put in the effort, and if not, you'll find excuses not to. Now, I mean, not everything is an excuse, but if it gets to the point where it's a habit, then yeah, that just, you might as well just admit that, okay, this isn't for me. But last thing I want to say about that in particular is you have to pretty much want it more than anything else in order to get that number 1 spot.
Sacrifice.
Even number 2, and then yeah, a lot of sacrifices in there. That's time and a lot of things you may not want to do, But in order to get that number one spot, you have to earn it. It's not just given to you.
What the hell is your problem?
I'm sorry. That's a funny impression.
What? Come on, tell us, because we all want to hear this.
No, you guys don't know what Among Us is. You wouldn't be laughing.
Yes, it is. It's that
Fungus
one.
Among Us.
It's that one game. That one game.
Don't ever say. It's funny if you know what the game. What is it?
It's like I accidentally clicked on the wrong video trying to exit YouTube, and it was that.
It's not funny.
It's the Among Us.
Competition. Okay, yeah. If you're trying your hardest and you don't quite get there, don't give up. You know, just try harder. Figure out a way. Get it together a different way.
Don't compete with others. Compete with yourself.
That's what
Because
it
if you
is.
compete with yourself, the only person you have to be better is the person you were the day before.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you're not putting 100% into it, then why do it?
Bloopers.
Whoops. Sorry.
This dude's full of gas.
I mean, good. If you, just do it right, man.
It's like
So-
calling BP over
Just
here.
do it right or don't do it at all.
Right. Yes. So, with that being said, you competate.
Like computate?
Competate with yourself.
Oh man.
So when you're in competition with somebody, I mean, shit.
We're almost there.
You're
We're
getting
almost done.
way off, dude. I can't breathe. Between watching these guys laugh and
I'm gonna name this episode "Fungus Among Us."
Fungus Among Us.
Stop.
So,
did you just
you know what that is?
can you just use that little part like on random parts?
That's gonna be the censor sound.
We just started off with him going.
Yeah. That's gonna be the start.
I can't breathe. Oh, my face hurts from laughing.
Shoot,
man.
Oh, I'm
shoot.
getting abs
You're right.
You can't get abs.
from laughing.
You can't get abs.
Almost said something.
There's no point in making this serious anymore.
It hasn't been serious.
Now we did plan this out. This was straight up phone. We had this,
He's
subject by
lying.
subject.
Nah. There's like 3 things written on a board. We don't know what the
5.
hell we're doing.
And a quote.
Oh yeah, 5. Alright. You didn't even cover your mouth.
Well,
You still want to talk about competition with self? You have more to say about that, sir? Sir.
thing
I
over.
wish I had something to throw at this guy.
This is dumb. But it's good. It's good. It's good, funny stuff. Who cares? It's
At least
good.
to us. I mean,
It's good.
to us
It's
it's
good.
funny.
Solid competition with yourself. Competition with yourself.
I'll just talk.
self-confidence.
Okay.
Self
Okay.
Most people. Sorry. Go ahead.
So, what have you grown with? What's your growth? How big is your growth?
That's. Shh.
Yeah. Sorry.
Anyway. I didn't even know how to answer that. I was like, shit. It hit me all hard. And now I'm just like, I have
Yeah.
a job that works with my schedule. So I'm like, shit, like I can actually do that now and not have to worry about losing my job.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna be like, I am straight up taking 6 months off. I'll be back. And they're like,
No,
all right, cool.
definitely a week. Not 6 months. I still got to make money.
Okay.
But definitely just,
Oh, so you're just going to be jumping. You're like going straight.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we went to Mississippi for a week and it felt like 2 seconds. So be careful.
Really?
what you do.
Yeah, time flies, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
you're gonna
'cause
get
we were
there
like
and like,
this,
oh, I gotta leave.
just because we
You're like, I
had
gotta leave.
a million people to see, and I wanted to show them all kinds of stuff, and I wanted to show them like 5 or 6 different restaurants, and so we were trying to cram all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, it'd be nice to like take off a month and just go out there.
Oh, it
Well,
would
next
be nice.
time we go, I plan on staying at least 2 weeks.
That's what's up. Yeah, it looked beautiful out there. Like the pictures I saw.
Oh yeah.
For sure. It's just all
Yeah,
green, and all you hear
Mississippi.
is just birds chirping, and the air is just really fresh.
There's cannons everywhere.
Yeah, my
freaking-
buddy Elliot, he lives out in Tennessee, out in Louisville,
Mhm.
and he shows me like we'll video chat with each other every once in a while, and it's beautiful out there. Like
Louisville.
just Louisville, Tennessee, I think, or
Louisville.
yeah, Louisville. There you go. And beautiful, beautiful. Like he shows me his bike rides that he goes on and stuff like that, and just like damn, like I'm really missing out. You know, like just visiting these places and looking at nice things.
But people are sitting there looking at your pictures like, oh, look at Wesley. He's in this beautiful, beautiful space, and he's taking pictures of like birds and dogs and beautiful dirt.
Oh
And
no doubt,
flowers.
it's beautiful as fuck out there where I live.
Yeah.
But
Mountains.
you know, like,
Sunsets.
I've been there for like almost 3 years, so I'm just kind of like I need some different scenery now.
Right.
So I'm definitely feeling that.
Right. It's a different vibe, different scenery. It was fun. When me and her went to Mississippi, we needed that. We needed to get away from all the drama. And we did.
It's nice to get out of Colorado every once in a
Yeah.
while.
I'm not saying like a bunch of drama. It's just the normal everyday gets
The hustle, the normal hustle.
it gets to be repetitive. And so you need to step away and step out of that comfort, or step out of that.
Autopilot.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I wake up every day, I go to work, I come home, and it's just the same thing. And so, reward yourself. Always reward yourself.
And that kind of falls back on the balance too. You know what I
Right.
mean? Not 100%, but you definitely got to find some time for yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't, then you just autopilot. And that was me the last 10 years. Like literally on
Cheating
autopilot.
yourself, pretty much.
Yep, 100%. Like tomorrow's not promised. And I didn't do half of the shit that I wanted to do the last 10 years. And now I'm like, all right, I got some shit I got to catch up on, you know? Just so I know deep inside I'm fulfilled, because that's something I always wanted. And I know there's things that you guys want that you guys are definitely going to get to, because I see the growth.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty excited. I'm glad to be part of it. Like, thank you for letting me in your house and doing all this stuff and feeding me.
Want to go on a Disney cruise?
Oh man, do I want to go on a Disney
Wouldn't that be
cruise?
fun?
Let's all
That would
go.
be great.
That'd be so fun.
I've never been on the. I've never even seen the ocean.
You ever seen the
I've
ocean?
never seen the ocean.
Loser!
I am
Ha!
a fucking
Just
loser,
joking.
dude.
Just
I-
joking.
No, we're gonna go.
I got lucky to barely see the ocean, but no, I definitely want to go and experience the ocean because I was only 7.
Oh, me, I'll just go swim out.
I think-
Thing.
I think we should plan that. I think that would be dope. Even if it's not this year,
Sound
like
half fish. I'm a pass
Yeah, but the only thing is, if you have fish, there's things in there that like to eat fish,
Oh no, that's why you gotta look.
and you're like really light complected. So the sun, it like you know those little the things in the water.
fish.
Well, no, I'm talking the things that they're attracted to, the little silver things that the
Shad. I don't know what the hell are you talking
What's
about.
a shad?
Those little fishes.
That's a shad?
For some reason, I'm thinking of sardines.
Isn't that like when you like fart and shit at the same time? Is that a shad?
It's a shark.
A shark.
To literally do shit that you fucking talk about. Like a lot of people just talk about doing shit and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Like,
They're
oh,
just
I'm
so
gonna take
caught
this,
up on
I'm gonna go
talking
do
about
this, and it's like, okay, you might have said it, but where's the action? Where's the results?
Mm-hmm.
And that's do shit.
Go and have fun. I know 30 other people right now, they got some extra money and they want to go out and do something. Go do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. That's what we did. We said, hey, we're going to be gone in a month. And they're like, what? No, we're going to be gone in a month. Look, bought tickets. We spent money on tickets to a concert because she's never been to a concert. So we're going to go to
That's
a
what's
concert. And we want to do it big. We're
That's awesome.
We want to do fun stuff, and we're doing fun stuff because you only live freaking once, man. You only live once. You only spend so much time on this earth. Enjoy the stuff out of it, man.
All I could say, I just happened to look up and I saw a banana.
Banana's a cat.
And the cat got lost.
Banana's a cat. And they
So-
couldn't find the cat.
There's a lost banana out there.
But they found the cat, Banana. Banana?
They didn't
They
find
didn't
banana.
find banana.
They didn't
I'm
find
not
banana.
gonna be able to
They didn't
look at
find
the
banana?
bananas the same anymore.
No,
Never mind,
Stop saying
bananas
it's
still
bananas.
works.
I can't now that like I didn't even mean to. I just happened to look over there.
So this is Matt Watson. Who's Matt Watson?
A guy.
He's a man.
Matt Watson is the man, the guy.
I'm gonna put the clip of like them throwing banana at the wall.
Come on, bud.
Can you just put like a banana floating across?
Yes.
Bananas.
Like the little
and
banana
jellies.
emoji?
Yeah. I can't.
Put it
Or
on
just have it like
put it on
pop.
Montana's shoulder because she likes bananas, I guess.
You give me a lot of work here.
Put your banana on my shoulder.
Oh man.
So the last thing we're gonna talk about is success in any form of fashion.
Any form of fashion.
Which we do talk about this a lot.
Like
Success,
success in any form of fashion, whether it's your friendships, your relationships, your
Oh.
job, anything.
So how do we get there? Come on, you're doing good. You're doing good.
That's how we're all gonna take turns and we're gonna talk about it.
Who keeps farting?
That's you.
Is it?
I don't even know.
Is it?
Is it yours?
No. My phone's on airplane mode.
Okay.
I
Anyway,
do that.
and so strength and confidence.
So, on a
Success.
serious note, when it comes to success, and again, like I just said, especially in marriages and relationships, friendships, anything, the best mindset you can have is if you don't want it done to you, don't do it to somebody else.
We're gonna finish out with success here. Success isn't having the most money. It's not about having the biggest house. It's not about having the nicest car.
That's all money.
Wes, it's not about having the nicest car.
I don't have the nicest car. It's a 2013.
That's still newer than any of ours. And it's a nice car. It's nicer. Anyway, it's not
That's
about
okay.
having all the nicest things.
It is a little bit.
It's pretty nice though. It's a nice car.
I'm saying it is about that a little bit.
No. I mean, if you like to have nice things and you come from nothing and you want to be like, hey, I'm going to spoil myself because I never had nothing, that's different.
There's a balance there.
Oh.
There's a balance
We're
there.
back.
Explain.
I mean, it's good to have nice things, but the more nice things you have, it takes away from what your goals are, in a way. Like, because let's say, how do I put this?
You're not as
Because
hungry.
you're more
It's-
focused on what you're going to get next, I guess.
You're not as hungry. When you start spoiling yourself,
You just don't want to be too materialistic. Like, it's
Right.
nice. It's nice to
That's
have
true.
nice things, but why do you have these nice things? Like, do you actually enjoy these nice things for yourself, or are you doing it to fucking impress somebody, or to just kind of fit in with the people the crowd you're with? You know, that's the balance. Like, I like nice shit because it's comfortable. Like, that's a comfortable ass car. Like, I like comfortable. I dress comfortable. Like, I like to be comfortable because my entire life was very uncomfortable.
right, exactly.
So now that's my balance. You know, I have certain nice things. My house isn't nice. My house is a piece of shit. But I make it work, you know? So then you would probably say success would probably be more of like working on your insides, your emotional state and mentality,
right.
and spreading that to everybody.
Spread the love.
Yeah.
As long as your insides aren't poisoned and diseased, don't
Right.
spread that love. Wrap
For
up your
sure.
banana.
Like, mostly my success is coming from just taking on a lot of things that just probably a year ago I didn't really think I would be involved with, such as my career, just because I had full intentions on a completely other career. But
Excuse me.
now I'm like bending over backwards trying to understand this career and get this one going, just because I can see myself more in this one, just because it's more realistic, because I mean, just for obvious reasons.
Are you gonna enjoy it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just because it's not going to be your average 9 to 5, or it's one of those things where it's always going to be something different. You never know what you're walking into, kind of things. And then just my everyday things that I take
interesting.
on, just in general, like life, and then mom, like your mom life and everything. Just there's not really enough hours in the day for everything, but everything still gets done, so I still feel successful at the end of the day.
So
Could
you're
you-
totally giving up gang life.
I was never in gang life.
Oh, okay.
Let's wrap this shit up. I'm hungry. This is what
We're hungry.
I want to eat.
Good night, guys.
We're about to eat an elephant.
That'd be amazing.
For
I'm
y'all.
still sitting here. Can we eat now?
Yes.
Peace out. Thanks. Show
Good
love.
night, guys.
Share this shit.
Hold on, I gotta be on there.
Bye.
No.
Dad says bye.
Bye.
See you later. Stop.
Bye.
Stop it.
Go,
I should
press-
never
press
say
stop
that.
recording.
You did. You should have.
Stop. It's not funny. Bye, guys.
Hill got the sauce.